If only I had listened, maybe my father would still be here. A compound is not just walls and roof. It's laughter. It's discipline. It's love. Until it breaks. There was a time our home smelled like ogbono soup and fresh harmattan breeze. It was a small bungalow in the heart of Enugu, nestled at the end of a red sand road where children ran barefoot and old men sipped palm wine under almond trees. The zinc roof was patched in places, and the cement walls had faded to a chalky gray, but it was ours. I was only 8 then. My name is Daniel, but everyone called me Danny Boy. I lived with my father, Papa Ikenna, a quiet, principled man with a strong back and softer eyes, and my mother, Mama Ijeoma, who could pound yam with one hand and hush a crying baby with the other. In the mornings, I'd wake to the sound of her broom sweeping the front compound, her wrapper tied tightly as she muttered morning prayers. The smell of wood smoke, early morning dew, and the neighbor's akara frying in hot oil filled the air. Somewhere in the distance, a radio played Sunny Ade's Jafunmi. Daniel, wake up! It's time to fetch water. My mother's voice would ring. I'd groan, sometimes pretend to still be asleep. My father would appear at the door, tall and calm, his face unreadable. Lazy boy, he'd say in a half-joking tone, do you want to grow up and marry sleep? We would all laugh. Our home had rhythm. Papa would go to work in his brown trousers and faded shirt, clutching his radio and flask. Mama would tend her small okra garden. I would go to school with my dusty sandals and oversized school bag. Every Sunday, Papa would carry me on his shoulder to church. I'd rest my head on his, smell the palm kernel oil in his hair, and feel safe. He wasn't a man of many words, but when he spoke, it stuck. Respect your elders. A child who doesn't listen will follow the hyena into the bush. He told stories under the moonlight, the kind that carried hidden truths, like the one about the stubborn tortoise who lost his shell because he thought he was cleverer than the gods. Back then, I didn't understand what he was teaching. I only saw a father who loved me and sometimes annoyed me. We were not rich, but we had peace. In the evenings, Mama would serve dinner, steaming plates of iba and ogbono, sometimes fried yam and pepper sauce. The chickens clucked nearby, and the air was full of soft banter from neighboring compounds. Papa would sit on his plastic chair by the doorway, sipping hot tea. He'd ask me about school. Did you greet your teacher? Yes, sir.